What's going on YouTube, and welcome to this video. Thanks so much for stopping by and checking it out. You'll see that the aim of the game within this video is chest workout. So this is brought to you live from Tiger, Muay Thai I believe it is, from yeah, they're in Phuket, in basically what's known as the Gym Street, in I think it's, well, I forget the name, like I'm useless with names, but basically it's a wicked setup. They've got a whole setup, as you'll see, as you know, we're walking along the main stretch. They've just got a heap of cool stuff going on, and right at the very back is where they've got their gym. And this is obviously for resistance training. The rest of their setup is all geared towards, you know, sort of like fighting stuff and whatever. But yeah, so the name of the game within this chest workout was to basically go for volume, to get lots of time under tension, lots of hypertrophy. So we're kicking off first and foremost with some flat bench press. I went with neutral grip with this so that it was nice and close, and that way it hit the inner chest. This was absolutely boss to do. It was so good because it's pretty hard to try and replicate when you're trying to do it yourself. In terms of trying to use dumbbells, because it can hurt your wrist. So in this case, it was just really cool to be able to rock out. You'll then see some footage going by of Incline, and the idea of Incline was obviously to hit the top part of the chest and to just place, you know, different angle and load upon your chest. So with this, we're basically doing 4 sets of 12 was our sort of aim of the game, so that way we're really getting some solid control and time under tension. And if you're watching this and you're someone that likes to go really heavy or even really light and throw the weight around, I highly suggest that you get your shit together basically and really just aim to control the target muscle through the range of motion from start to finish, because not only will you get greater gains regardless of if you're shredding or if you're cutting or if you ain't gaining muscle, whatever your goal is, if you control that weight through its full range of motion, you'll get such a larger return of investment. All right. So next up we had dumbbell action. Yeah. This was focusing on really just hitting it in a different plane of motion compared to just the machine, because obviously that's pretty structured. In terms of just you go up and down. With obviously using dumbbells, you've got some more range of motion and means of balance to be able to cater for, and it's a bit more of a challenge, but also placing a load on your chest in a different manner. So this is really cool. My mate Elliot, he spotted me in this. It allowed me to lift some more and you know, just hit that target reps, because remember that the aim of the game is progressive overload. You want to be making sure that from week to week you're gradually increasing the overall amount of volume that you are smashing out on a week-to-week basis. So in other words, if you're, you know, squatting and stuff like that, as you get stronger and fitter, naturally you'll squat more. So the same goes for each exercise that you're doing. Next up, we did a really cool partner exercise. This one was fantastic. So if you've got a gym partner, I suggest you try and rock this out. It's where, obviously, as you'll see here, your aim of the game is to, obviously you start out like this, you're resisting, then pushing down, and then on you, and then as you're pushing back up, you're also resisting that as well. So I aim to do for about 6 or so reps of this before then going into 8 reps of just solo flies. And I'll tell you what, that was absolutely amazing. So hard. It hits your chest in ways that you wouldn't be able to just by yourself, because it just adds an extra load of resistance and you know, stimulus in a way that would actually stimulate, so for example, slow twitch muscle fibers compared to fast twitch. Just places an awesome load on them, and you'll really feel it and you'll really love it if you try that yourself. Obviously if you aren't, obviously if you're working out solo, you probably can't replicate that, but if you've got a gym partner, use that to your full extent and maximize having someone else there doing a workout with you. We then went into a nice tricep superset. This one was where we're doing overhead tricep extensions with a dumbbell or a plate. You will see footage of both of us going at it at the same time, my mate Elliot and I. And tricep kickbacks. Yeah, these are absolutely awesome for toning and absolutely annihilating fat around your triceps, because you hit what's called the long head, because you need to remember that there's 3 parts to your triceps, and the more that you work on them, the more that you'll be able to just really just shape and sculpt your arms as a whole. Yeah, this was just a fantastic workout. Really cool. Hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure that if you're new to the channel, to subscribe and you know, make sure that you like and stay tuned for further videos. See you guys.